Can I get 20 seconds with you?
Hey, lovies, and welcome back to another episode of Dominique Unscripted. I'm your host, Dominique Danielle. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. To those of you who are returning, thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and share. So, over the weekend, me and the mister went out to ScentLand to peruse and do a little shopping, and we came back with a couple of goodies. Let's check them out. Okay, lovies, I have finally made it over here to ScentLand. We're not going to even talk about the people next door. But, look, they got everything you want in here. They got our mop. Well, that's French Connection. Your Lattafa. Y'all know this is one of my favorites. Queen of Arabia. But they have all the fragrances, your niche, your collector, your everything. And I'm excited. When we saw our homie, when we walked in the door, we were so excited. So, they even got your good friend, Daniel Renee. They got his stuff in here too. They even got La Boo Boo. I'm done. The selection is crazy. Anything you want, from gourmand, sweet, spicy, fresh. They got the scents you need. So, I already got what I want. Y'all need to come down to ScentLand. Don't say I didn't want you. Alright guys, so look, I just left out of ScentLand, and as you can see, I won. So make sure you get down here ASAP. From my understanding, Mother's Day is right around the corner, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they'll be having all the deals. So get down here. So, got some goodies here that me and the mister picked up over the weekend over at ScentLand. Nope. I know y'all was thinking we may have gone over to our usual spot, but this is a new one. Just 2 or 3 doors down. Some shady business was going on, and our guy who usually works, I don't know his name, bless his heart, but he's always in there where he was, and he always gives us great customer service and great deals. So the last couple of times we went in, we didn't see him, but they didn't tell us what was going on. We finally decided to hop over to ScentLand and try it out. Everybody had been talking about it. The grand opening for ScentLand was April 25th. We missed that. But we went in, and to our surprise, there he was. I was like, honestly, we thought they were the same entity, the same company, the same group or whatever. They just decided to get another store, because that's not uncommon. So he walked in, he was like, yeah, this is mine. I got this store. Some shadiness was going on over at the other one, so he bought that one. It's larger. All the scents, the fragrances are there. The quantity, the quality, the niche, the everything was nice. The atmosphere was great, and he still provided that same great customer service, and I love that. But before I get into all the goodies, can you see the goodies? Before I get into all the goodies, what is Dominique Unscripted without a little book talk? Okay? What am I reading right now? I am reading finally getting into Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. And let me tell you, this is not an easy book to get into because it starts very slow indeed. I am just now getting to chapter 7. I started reading, I didn't know that was a prelude and a prologue. I thought I was reading chapter 1, hadn't even gotten to it yet. But from my understanding, Brandon Sanderson is very meticulous, and he's very detailed, and he really builds the world that's in the story. He builds it up. He wants you to understand how he got there, how the characters got to this point. Harlow agrees. It's very hard to get into this read, but I think it's starting to pick up. The main character, I think I finally figured out who the 2 main characters are. I think it could go anyway. It could go either way. I don't know. But I'm going to keep y'all updated. Y'all see how thick this book is? She a thick one, right? So, 1,000 pages. Y'all proud for you, girl. All right. No one's there? Hello. She wants to be a part. Okay. So, let's get into our first fragrance, which happens, the first 3 will be the fragrances that the Mr. Picked out for himself. And the first one will be right here is the Art of Nature. Okay. So while we're in the store, we smell all these fragrances, right? But we have our own little thing that we do once we get into the car. Even though we've just smelled and sprayed. Oh, I smell it already. I just opened it. It's already hitting me. Once we've gotten in the car, we take off. We're driving. We open them up and we smell them again because we like them so much. So this is Art of Nature from the House of Lattafa. The very shiny, very pretty box. Okay, as y'all know, they're gonna give you presentation. Definitely give you presentation. So even the bottle, and this is Art of Nature too. If I can get it out. And it must be pretty popular because this was the last bottle. So, Art of Nature. Isn't that a pretty bottle? I thought so. Oh, okay. So, this is a unisex fragrance, by the way. It's unisex, and you get the top notes of bergamot. Oh, geez. I should have looked up how to pronounce that word. Olibanum, something along those lines. Mandarin and apple. Then you get the hard notes of orange blossom, rose, and cardamom. And then you get the base notes of vanilla, abroxin, goyak wood. I still can't pronounce that one. And cedarwood and musk. And, of course, great atomizer. So this says it's a balance of citrus, florals, and woody notes. It's great for any occasion. And I can see that. I definitely could see that. Some might say this might be good for a fall, but I'm a person, if I like it, I'm gonna wear it whenever I want to. So, but because of those woody notes, I could see why they would say you might want to wear it in the fall, winter, because it's kind of warm. It's a warm kind of scent. But you get that orange in there, that sweetness from the vanilla and the mandarin. Then it comes with that musk. Nice fragrance. Very, very nice. So that is, they kill me with it's just backwards to me. Okay, put that back. Okay. That is our Art of Nature 2. Okay. Then second, we have here Pharaoh by the House of Rehan. Very cute. I smell this one too. It's spicy. Very spicy. So you get the top notes of saffron, elemi, and coffee. Is that coffee? Cardamom, benzoin, and myrrh for your heart. Then you got the base notes of vanilla, suede, labdanum, and tonka. This is very similar to our King of Arabia here. Can you see that? Or do I need to pick it up? Can you see that? Kinda. Let me see. Y'all know this is one of the Mister's favorite, the King of Arabia. So it's very similar to the King of Arabia scent, but it gives more of a sweetness, I believe, in the fragrance. I believe there's a little bit more sweetness, but still very nice, and still it's a great atomizer.
How does it compare to this one?
So this is Pharaoh Ramses 2 by Bahada. Okay. How does it compare? Y'all know it's always a presentation. Always a presentation. I think we've shown this one before, okay? All right. And we have another one. Okay, and this is Ramses 1. Same. Bahada. Still a presentation. So, all right. We are going to start with 1. Sir, you put a dent in this one. I want to say this is lighter. I want to say it's lighter. Not so heavy on the not so heavy on the oud, maybe. Definitely lighter. A little sweet. Not just light. Okay. This is definitely spice forward. Okay, now we have Ramses 2. Not much of a dent. But I know you like this one. They're very different. This reminds me of, it's a certain smell at Christmas time. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it reminds me of that. It's a shit. Is that clove?
That's a little bit of an orient scent to it.
Is that what that is? It's
That's some beard oil that had that scent to it.
maybe that's why.
It's like clove and something.
Okay, I did say clove. Okay, so maybe that's why I said the Christmas. If anything, Ramsey's 2 may be closer to in profile. Ramsey's 2 because it's heavier on the spice side. So definitely Pharaoh to Pharaoh. Ramsey's 2 is closer to Pharaoh from Rehan. Okay. All right. Okay. And then here we have Snow by Kotlash from House of Kotlash. And special edition. Just in case you were wondering. I like the texture. I like the texture on the bottle. Let me put that so you guys can see. Okay. I like the texture on the bottle, the frosted bottom. There. Just a nice bottle. So, Snow Special Edition. The top notes are mandarin orange, citrus notes, and bergamot. Your heart note is neroli, gosh dog it, nutmeg, and neroli, nutmeg, and pink pepper. And then you get the base notes of Indonesian vetiver, oil, and cardamom. And this is just a fresh scent. It's very refreshing. It's not heavy. It's light. If you're going to wear this, definitely in the spring. But again, you wear what you like whenever you like. Okay? Okay. Where's the, because I'll spray this right in my face if I'm not paying attention. Great atomizer. For the website says that men, this is for men who stand out with effortless style. And I like that. Very cool. So, out of the 3 for the Mister, this one might be my favorite. It doesn't hit hard right away, but it has this, it's kind of surprising, and I like it. What's your favorite out of the 3 you just got?
My favorite out of the 3?
Yeah.
Probably the Ramses or Pharaoh, whatever it's called.
No, out of the new ones.
Yeah, the Pharaoh thingy.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh.
Probably that one is my favorite, but I'm more excited about, what is it called?
Snow.
I'm more excited about Snow because it's a scent that I don't have, a lot of that kind of scent in my collection. I have a lot of the heavy ooze.
I think you found your signature profile scent for you, which is a oud, spicy kind of base. I think the closest thing you have to something like this that's light is probably the what's the tea fragrance?
I like the tea fragrance. I need more of it.
This is probably about the closest one you have that you have to this scent right there. So those 3 are for the Mister. And so we're going to get into what I picked out. And we're going to start over here with Milky Way by Maison Assoir. I hope I said that right, but sorry if I didn't. It's a cute little bottle. Alrighty. Ain't that cute? That's a cute little, that's something. Okay. And you have the top notes of caramel, sweet milk, and plum. And then the heart notes of ylang-ylang, jasmine, orris, and cashmere, with your base notes of tonka bean, vanilla, and sandalwood. This is a simple, warm fragrance. And honestly, I wore this today to see what the wear, the longevity of this fragrance. And it probably, let's see, I sprayed it on before I left the house at about 11. I probably left up about 11, and it's still here. It's very light, so it's probably something you would want to reapply, but it's a great scent. If you like a sweet, warm kind of thing, kind of scent, it's definitely for you. It sort of reminds me, I brought this out, of Eclair from Lattafa, because it has that same kind of base, that profile. But I like this one better. This is a better scent for me. It's creamy, elegant. I think you can wear this. You can wear this at any time for any occasion. It's not overpowering. It's not overly sweet, and that's a plus. But it is sweet, just not overly so. So I like this. That is Milky Way. I'm gonna put that back right there. And then we have the second one is here, which is from, what is this? Club de Nuit Lionheart Woman. And this is from the House of Armaf. We tend to like Lattafa and Armaf here in this home. I love the bottle. If I can get it out the box. But signature top. They always have the little diamonds in their tops, but I love the I love this bottle. So with this, you're gonna get lavender, vanilla for those top notes. For the heart notes, you have cocoa, and ginger, cacao. Let me say that, cacao and ginger, and then your base notes of vanilla. Some say this, I've been seeing on there that it could be a dupe of Burberry Goddess in the same profile, but not a complete dupe of Burberry Goddess. This is just, it's a fresh scent. I don't think I have very much in this profile. I'm just now getting into my florals, florals and citrus kind of scents. I'm usually a sweet kind of girl, but I'm kind of venturing off to new things. It does nothing in this box. I should have had some strips. But great atomizer. Okay. It's fresh and light. I think that ginger and vanilla just mesh well together. You don't really get that lavender, but you know it's there. You get, it's just blended well and it's fresh, and I would definitely be wearing this. It's very much a springtime fragrance, but guess what? I wear what I want when I want to. So that is Lionheart. Oh, oh. Do not disturb. I apologize. And okay, for the last one that I picked out, and this, I'm gonna tell you now, this was my favorite. This is Drunk Saint from the house of Ahuja. I did actually look up how to say that one. So this is Dark Saint from the house of Ahuja. And look at that bottle. And it's not light. It is not a light bottle at all. Let's set that right there. Isn't that a gorgeous bottle? Right. So the top notes are cognac accord, raspberry, and cinnamon. The heart notes of rose, atlas cedarwood, and myrrh. Then you get the base notes of ambergris, sandalwood, and tonka bean. And baby, they blend awesomely together. Matter of fact, I did not wear anything to the fragrance store because I was like, if I like something, I could just, test it out and see how it meshes with my pH, my body chemistry. So I didn't put anything on before we left the house. We went there, getting ready to leave out. I see these bottles and I have to stop. Atomizer, can y'all see? Great atomizer. Yeah, when I tell you this is beautiful, it is so... Yeah, I look. That cinnamon. You get that slight rose in there. Now, I don't know all the scents in their profiles, what they actually smell like. I probably should take a class to learn. But, this is it. So, this says it captures the tension between the divine and the indulgent, offering an understated yet intoxicating complexity that lingers with timeless authority. Basically saying, I'm her. I'm that chick. And I love that for me because there are several like 4 more that I have to have. And I'm going to get them. While I looked on the website at how much this bottle alone costs on their website, it's a $200 bottle for the Drunk Saint. That is not what I paid for at ScentLand. I did not. And no, I didn't pay $100 either. So, here we go. They have the let's see. I am going back for the honey tobacco. The mister really like that, but it's very nice. Amber sage, fantastic. And the mango mood, I believe that's mango, MANGUE, is, I have to have them. I have to have them all. It's a must. And that is our May fragrance haul. Yeah. I think that's it. I didn't plan on keeping you guys long, so thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, if you have a fragrance that you see here that I didn't talk about and you want to know about, let me know. If you read this book, The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, drop a comment. And thanks for joining me. Until next time, toodaloo.
Can I get 20 seconds with you? Can I get 1 minute?